University. His master and PhD are from Annamalai University. He has guided many projects for MTech and BTech students. Currently, 4 PhD students got awarded and 4 PhD students are doing research under his supervision. His area of interest are in engineering, geology, surveying, applications of remote sensing and GIS in environmental engineering, hydrology and groundwater engineering. His research interests include development and design application of environmental hydrology, hydrogeology using GIS and remote sensing. He has worked for several years in the area of surveying, consultancy, training and curriculum development on surveying and remote sensing. He has authored and co-authored several publications in national and international conferences and journals. He has organized many seminars and workshops in V8 University. He has held other posts like Chief Warden of V8 University, convener of the mega international event Rivera Cultural and Sports Event and Zenith Civil Engineering Meet, Secretary for ISTE VIT Chapter, Secretary for Society of Civil Engineering Association. He has visited many places like Nepal, Dubai, Oman, Malaysia, the Netherlands, France, Switzerland, Germany, and United States of America. With this small introduction, I request Dr. Porchelvan to take over and give his interesting subject today, what he has chosen for us, the benefit of Ranipet Local Center, as well as for the participants who views online also in YouTube. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chairman. So you introduced a nice way. Yeah. So I personally thank the Chairman Secretary of Institute of Engineers, Ranipet Local Center, and my best friend, Dr. Armuham, for his valuable suggestions and then and there. I welcome all the audience because this is not first time we are meeting. So several times we are interacting with each other, and you are showing interest in the Vastu. It's really it's good. Today I chosen the topic it's a Vastu for individuals development, because many people are asking so what we can do based on Vastu. So for new construction or otherwise already existing construction, what we can do. So based on the idea, so I chosen this topic. Today we will discuss about the individual development. So based on the introduction, I can share the slides because the August body can watch the slides. They can follow easily, right? So with your permission, I can project the slides, sir.
Yes. Sure, sir. It's your forum now.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Is it visible, sir? The slide. Vastu for individuals development. Is it clear? Is it visible, sir? Sir, is it audible? Hello.
Sir, you are audible, but slides are not visible, sir.
That's what I'm asking. So,
sir, அது swap பண்ணோம் சார். நீங்க suppose அந்த வியூன்ற பாயிண்ட்ல போனீங்கன்னா இப்ப பாருங்க அவரோட கம்ப்யூட்டர் ஃபுல்லாவே தெரியுது பாருங்க. உங்களோட இதுல வந்து அந்த வியூன்ற கார்னர்ல ஸ்வாப் பண்ணிக்கணும். யூ ஹேவ் டு
நோ இட்ஸ் ஓகே.
எங்களுக்கு ஓகே. ஆர்மோ சார். ஆர்மோ சார்.
எனக்கு ஸ்லைடு எதுவும் தெரியல சார்.
Now it is okay, sir.
Ganesh Babu.
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Yeah.
It is visible.
So நீங்க உங்க செட்டிங் தான் சரி பண்ணனும். ஆர்மோ சார்.
Go on. Is it okay for others, sir?
Yeah.
இப்ப ஃபுல்லா தெரியுது.
You proceed, sir.
Go on.
Okay, இப்ப தெரியுது.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, right, sir, right, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I just say Vastu for individuals development. See in the screen, I put 3 dots. Okay, that
Yes, sir.
symbolically I'm trying to say development, right? So development won't come one single day. That everybody knows it. It's a very clear statement. So it's a day by day we can do it. And many people are saying like that, sir, I'm doing work hard, but I'm not recognized. Most of the people are telling like that. See, if I ask the question to somebody why you are going foreign to work, then people will say that, sir, nobody is recognizing me in India. That's why I'm going abroad. This is a general statement. But sometimes it may be true, but most of the time it is not right. Wherever you are, you have to exhibit yourself. That is a motto everybody should have. Then only the development will come. See, for that, what we can do? First of all, we have to believe ourselves. That is a simple motto. We have to believe ourselves. People will say that, sir, he is unfit. So who can judge he is unfit? No way. Because each and everyone should have their own quality and qualification. They are fit for one job, they are not fit for other job. Because our expectation is more. See, we know one tree is there is a banana tree. What is our expectation? We can expect only banana. Then only we'll get the banana. But all the people will think that you have to give banana, you have to give mango. How it is possible? So that, first of all, we should understand where we are, what is our internal potential, what we can able to do it. This we have to understand. See, for that, we need a peace of mind. Then only we can understand ourselves. Otherwise, we can't predict ourselves. So I must know my internal potential, what I can do. If I am fit for one line, we have to develop it. Then only development will come. If I am thinking that it's not suitable, if you try, it comes is okay, otherwise you can leave it. This is a general logic to development of everybody. But according to my point of view, whoever we are, I may be a professor, you may be engineer, you may be a laborer, whoever may be the things. First of all, our mind should be very fresh and clean. So then only we can concentrate on our work. For that, we have to clear our thoughts, no pollution from our mind. So good thoughts. If we have a good thought, automatically our activities will be good. Once the activity is good, then whatever we are doing, all our action will come true. If you continue the true, the development will come. Yes. So how we'll get the peacefulness? According to my point of view, the peacefulness around us. As a human being, we are associated with 3 places mainly. One is our home. Yes, most of the time we are in the home. And our office. These are the 2 things are major occupied. And sometimes we need a recreation. That may be cinema theater, or I am interested in a devotional way, I can go to a temple. Anyway, that is the third part. So that the human being is revolving 3 areas. One is home, office, and recreation centers. So in all the places, we have to keep wherever we can go, our mind is getting a refresh, then definitely we will work freely. So, what is my objective of this lecture? We have to make ourselves free from all the environmental pollution. Our mind should be fresh. Now you can ask one question. Sir, if you go to house, can you get the mind will be fresh? Or if you go to office, what we can do? See, I can ask one question to you. In your house, you are hanging many wall hangings. Do you like the wall hangings? Most of us will say yes, because we like it. That's why we are keeping the wall hangings here. How many showpieces we are having? Yes, many. Do you like all the showpieces? Yes, sir. Wherever I'm going, I'm purchasing one showpiece. I'm keeping in the showcase. So whenever I'm seeing here that one, so my mind is fresh. Yes. So similar manner, wherever you can turn, you see any object that will give good things to you. For that purpose, everything we can make a perfect position and locations. It may be your house or it may be your office. So everything you can make it a perfect way, then definitely our mind will be very fresh. Once mind is fresh, then automatically you will work. Then ultimate result, the development will come. So that is my objective of today's presentation. I hope everybody is following. Is it audible and everything is clear? Shall I continue same way? Is it okay, sir?
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Yeah. So Tanandar, I will ask you. Somebody say answer, because otherwise I don't know. I can't follow. Right? I'm seeing only my screen only. That too PPT. Even I can't see other end. So yeah.
Yeah, it's true, sir. We are hearing you. Because it will be a disturbance if we start speaking.
Yeah, you are right. So whenever I'm asking, somebody can say yes, then I can continue. Okay, sir. After that, I'll give questionnaire section. That time we will interact each other.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So wherever we are, that is very important. So everything we can make it a very peaceful way. Our mind will be fresh. So for that, how the Vastu is helpful for us to make everything in proper way. I'm moving to the next slide. That is building. It may be office building or it may be home building. So mainly we have to see the orientation, location and grouping. So the orientation is very important. Where is the location of the building and how we are making a grouping of the building. So based on these three head, so I make objectives like that. Building and its types. So first of all, we must understand what is the meaning of building, how the buildings are classified. That we should understand. Another important thing, orientation. Orientation is a very essential. Once you know the orientation, then we can define what is direction. So based on the direction, we can prepare a plan. The plan based on the arrangements of internal rooms, that is called grouping. Then finally, I'm going to explain one case study based on industrial buildings, because many times I discuss with the house plan. So this time I am going to say about an industrial building. So at the end of the lecture, everybody understand that the classification of building, orientation of the building, directions of the building, and grouping of the building. So let us see. First one is building and its types. See, as per the National Building Code 2016, this is a fourth part under the fire and life safety. They classified there are 9 types of buildings. So Vastu is applicable for all kinds of buildings. Yes. So if we make everything in proper way, so definitely we are the beneficiary. The benefit will come to us. Based on that, we will achieve anything. So there are 9 groups are there. One is residential building, educational building, institutional building, assembly building, like that business mercantile building, industrial storage and hazardous buildings. These are the 9 groups are there. We know, of course, residential building. Even the lodges and hotels are coming under this residential building. So educational building like schools, colleges and other thing comes under educational building. Even subclasses also there. We are not worried about the subclasses. Then institutional building. So here mainly they are talking about hospital buildings. Hospital buildings comes under institutional building. So assembly building, all type of theaters and other things comes under assembly building. Then business and mercantile building, of course, the same meaning. So mainly the area wise they classify, and the basement, if we have a business center, then mercantile plays a major role. Another one is industrial building. So here the industrial building, they are classified as 3 types depending upon the hazardous. So low hazardous, medium hazardous, high hazardous, like that. What is the safety? Based on the safety point, the industrial buildings are classified. Another one is a storage. So it may be cold storage and other storage buildings. And very dangerous hazardous. Even we can say that LPG, gas cylinder godowns. These are things, not only weapons and other things. Even normally the gas godowns also comes under the 9th group. So we understand that there are 9 groups. But all the things we not necessary. I'm going to say about only the 3 important buildings. That is one is called residential building. So as per the definition, so any building with a kitchen or without kitchen, if people are living, that building comes under residential building. Even the lodge and other hotels are comes under residential building. The dormitory types, apartments, all the buildings comes under residential building. And similar manner, we can say what is educational building. I already told you, right? The schools and colleges comes under residential building. It depends on the capacity of student strength. It can be classified many types educational building. Even the training centers also comes under educational buildings. So another important thing is industrial building. So industrial building further is having 3 types. So the example, many things, all kinds of laboratory work, industrial laboratory, power plants, right? Even pumping station also comes under industrial building. So based on the level of hazardous, the industries are classified low, moderate, and high based on subdivision G1, G2, G3. So we know very well about what is a building and what are the types of buildings we know. So generally, the 2 important things, one is a home and another one is industry. If we people are working in universities, colleges, schools, then education building is very important. Suppose you are going out, it's a recreation and other thing, the assembly buildings are very important for us. So wherever we can go, we have to see. The assembly building, recreation building is not controlled in our control, but the home and partially the office building is in our control. So we have to make everything as per the Vastu norms, Vastu rules. then definitely we will get a peace, happiness. Yes, for that, the orientation is very important. So what is the meaning of orientation? We know that orientation means is a compass, the north orientation. So we know very well about it. There are two kinds of north. One is called true north and another one is called magnetic north. See, most of us, we are using compass nowadays. The compass shows north direction, that is called magnetic north. Even if you call me where is the direction, I am taking a compass, I am using the compass, or we can open our mobile phone. We are having apps for the compass and other things. We can immediately show where is the north direction. These things are magnetic north, that is parallel to the earth magnetic field. But where is the true north? The true north, it is parallel to the geographic north, that is North Pole. Based on the sunrise, we can determine the true north. But practically speaking, we are using magnetic north. As per the Vastu principle and everything, we are following only magnetic north. Once you know the orientation, that is direction. The directions are many way we can say. Basically there are four directions: north, east, south, west. If we read NESW, the news comes under four directions, because the news, various information coming all the four directions, north, east, south, west. That's why these people are called. Rearrange it and name it as a news. News comes like that. There's a four direction we know. But diagonally, we know at an angle of 45 degrees between north and east, we know northeast quadrant. The south and east, we know southeast. Similarly, southwest and northwest. Even same thing, we have made a study civil engineering. In the compass, we have studied whole circle bearing, reduced bearing, and all the things. So based on that, we know which quadrant it is. So northeast quadrant, southeast quadrant, southwest quadrant, and northwest quadrant, like that. So that as and date, we know that the directions are 8. The primary directions northeast, southwest, and the secondary directions are northeast, southeast, southwest, and 16 ways, not 4, not 8, now 16. So hereafter, after this lecture, everybody should understand about the 16 directions. So if you understand the 16 directions, you can talk about where your door position should be. Sir, my area is projected this side. Generally, people will say the projection is northeast good. So now we have northeast two types. One is, you see, the northern part of northeast, eastern part of northeast. Understand? So we know north and east primary direction, northeast is secondary direction. Now, further it is grouped into two categories. The north is based on north, the north is based on east. So we can call it north of northeast and east of northeast. Clear? So like that, the southeast also two type. One is adjacent with the east side, it is called east of southeast. Towards the south, it is called south of southeast. The similar manner, we can name it south side of southwest, west side of southwest. So northwest, north of northwest, and west of northwest. These are two things are adjacent side of the northwest. One is left side and another one is right side. So now you understand that there are about 16 directions are there. 4 directions. After that we know 8 direction. Now we know 16 directions. What is the use of this direction? I can say you can provide the door of a house or a room, any room, where you can provide. Sir, you can go for north-east side. Yes. North-east side, you imagine this one square or rectangular, that is a northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest, one rectangle. Can you follow? I repeat, northwest, northeast, southeast, southwest, one rectangle. Yes, or one square. You are saying northeast. Which side we have to go for door? Either north of northeast or east of northeast. Yes. Similarly, I can say you can go for door the southeast side. Which side you can go? South of southeast or east of southeast? If you go south of southeast, that is the bottom, south side. South side, I'm telling, south of southeast. If you provide a door south of southeast, is good. You can provide, no harm. But at the same time, if you provide the east side, south of east of southeast, eastern side southeast, that is the east of southeast, if you provide a door, it is not good. Yes, but generally talking, southeast door. Now you are all very clear where we have to give the door. South of southeast is good, east of southeast not good. But of course, in the northeast side, both sides are good. That's why we can say north of northeast or east of northeast. Nothing wrong. But if you say very specific way where we can provide in the southeast side, the south of southeast always good rather than east of southeast. So for that purpose, the directions are very, very important. 16 directions are there. Okay. Now, I'm going to say a new thing. I think up to this, most of us know. I mean, 8 side, everybody knows. 16 side, some of us know very well about it. See, further, for clarity of this, now you can see the 16 Vastu zones. In any building, the center you can keep the compass and you can do every 22.5 degrees. Yes, of course, 360 degree divided by 16, it's equal to 22.5 degree, we know. Total is a circle, no? Circle means 360 degrees. How many parts? We have 16 parts. So 360 divided by 16, that is equal to 22.5 degrees. So each and every sector, north to north of northeast, north, northeast to northeast, so 22.5, 45, 67.5, 90 degree, it will come like that. So before starting a house construction, from the center of your house, we have to mark all the degrees of 22.5 like that. Then it will intersect the sides of the plot. Then based on that, we have to talk the Vastu. But practically it is not possible because most of the people, what they saying, the total width they are taking, total length they are taking, where we can put the door. Generally, you put northeast side. That's a general talk. But what is the theory says? So we have to mark every 22.5 degrees. Then we have to mark all the corners of the buildings, doors of the building, windows of the building, everything we have to fix like that. So for that purpose, the 16 directions are very, very important. Once you know, then we can say, yeah, southeast corner meant for kitchen. Yes, whether the kitchen can extend up to east of southeast or the kitchen can extend to south of southeast, then based on this diagram, we can fix what is the size of the kitchen we have to provide. What is the size of the study room we have to provide. But nowadays, the areas are very, very less. So depending upon that, we have to draw as per the scale and we can make it. Then we can fix the size of the room. So for that purpose, this chart is helpful for us. Yeah, this is a standard diagram. It's available everywhere. You can download easily. Then it's a place it the center of the house as per the 360 degree. So what are the sides we can go? Yes. So each and every corner is named, and each and every place, which is good, which is bad, all the things are given in the ready-made chart. So before starting your house, this chart can helpful for us to locate all the doors and windows, whether the terukuti is there. These are things we will study, and how can we give the room size, dimension, and where we can keep the loaded materials. All the things we will come to know that based on the ready-made chart. Yes. So just now I explained to you. I hope it is very clear for you. So this is a plot size, and you keep the compass at the center of the house. Generally, we will call it as a Brahmasthanam. You can keep the compass at the center. Then, as per the things, 22.5 degree, you have to draw. Yes. Wherever it is hitting, then make a grid. So now most of us, what we are seeing the grid only. How the grid is made, nobody knows. But the grid is made by the distribution of these angles. How the angles are fixed, this is because of 16 directions. Yes, now we can group it. So this sector is northeast sector, this is southeast sector, this southwest, this is northwest, like that. The center part is called north part, the center part is east, then south and west. Once you understand the concept, then we can go for all the distribution, including load distribution, where we have to give the load, where we have to remove the loads, and which part is having very height, where we can make a fit. All the information we can know based on this final drawing. So this is the base work for Vastu for making planning of your house. How the direction are fixed in the site. So this is the way we can do it. As a bench scale or according our convenient scale, we can draw it in AutoCAD. So the same thing you can put it in the ground, then mark all the points. Then based on that, we can lay and do it after that. Once you understand that, the central part of the building, no weight should not come, because this is called Brahmasthanam. The Brahmasthanam meaning is actually they describe everything a Vastu Purushan, a person is there. The person center, this is a Nabi, what they are calling. This is the center portion of the body. If you put a load, what will happen? The person will die. That's why don't put the weight at the center. That is Vastu book says. Even everybody knows that, sir, this is a Brahmasthanam, we should not put any foundation or any weight, we should not give all the things. Okay, fine. Why? Why the people said like that? See, nowadays, all of us, we are educated people. We have degrees and everything. Even whatever they are giving, we can read, we can understand ourselves. Very simple way. But in the olden days, most of the people are uneducated people. They don't know what is literature. Only literature, that's why very few people are called Pandit. Very few. Because they don't know what is what. Even if they teach us, we can't understand what they are telling. So that they simplified everything. They have to do what I say. Like that, the concept developed. See, for example, I can say one after that I will come to Brahmasthanam. The people says like that you can go to early morning, 16 times you can round the Pillar temple or any temple. You can give 16 rounds. After that, you can start your work. Yes. If you do 48 days, one mandala, 48 days, you will get a good life. Yes, very simple way. The person also did same way. 48 days, 16 rounds. There are two logic. One is 16 rounds of, say 16 rounds of 48 days. If you do like that, the practice will develop. Then we can't stop it. You will do walking continuously. What will happen if you continuously walking? Our body will get energy. So after that, what do you do? After 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, we come to house. We will be very active. We will work hard. We will work very into way. We will do all the works. The result will come. That is a logic. If the Pandit or ancient people say like that, if you go for walking, then you will get a benefit. People won't do. They can't understand. That moment I am telling, not now. I'm talking about the early days. So they dictated. Go for 15 rounds, 16 rounds. If we say God, the people will have a little bit fear, they will do it. We will do. Yes. So that's why they not explain the proper rules, proper science to the people. That is a mistake. Nowadays we say mistake, but on the day nobody knows it. In the same way, why the people said the Brahmasthanam, no law should not come. What is the reason? See, everybody knows that the object. Today we people are talking about excuse me, specific gravity. Yes, we are talking about specific gravity. We are talking about density. We are talking about bulk modulus. Many mechanisms we are talking. The olden days, people were saying that the center of gravity. Who knows about center of gravity? Even Galileo said that the people didn't believe that. He's about to kill him. That's a story we had. So center of gravity. Now people, we ask our son and daughter, they will talk about the center of gravity. Any object, where is the center of gravity will act? Center of the body. Yes. In a house, if we have 4 columns on the 4 corners, please listen, try to understand the concept, what I'm saying. The 4 corners, we have 4 columns. Yes. Suppose you have the 5th column at the center of the building. Yes. You imagine the foundation below that, below the earth's surface. 4 corners, 4 foundations are there, and center also one pillar is there. That center column is there. All are isolated column, imagine. So the entire building stand on the center column only, because the half of the load will transfer to the center on either side. That is a basic structure. That is a different issue. Don't worry. The building is a center of gravity, possesses only that column, center column. Now we people are believe that the earthquake react or any earth pressure, horizontal pressure, if it is act of the center column, what will happen? The center column immediately will get damaged. If it is damaged, the entire structure will collapse. If there is no center weight, there is no chance to pass the earthquake. Pass earth pressure at the center of the column. It is not possible. So that's why the building is safe. So this is a technology now we understand. But olden days, there is no proof. They simply say that Brahmasthanam, we should not give any load. This is the reason for that. Any earthquake comes, the first building affect where the central column is there. That is there. That is science. But what is my experience? Wherever the Brahmasthanam column is there, I don't know what is the reason behind it. We can't complete the building. It stopped in between that. Yes, I've seen many buildings like that. So this is a take-home assignment for all of you. Wherever you can go, if you see center building, center of the building, if we have column, you can see it's an incomplete building. Or otherwise, if you see any incomplete building, you can check it. There should be the center column. This is my experience. I hope in future, yes. So that the center of the house is very, very important. That's why they said it is a center point of the body. Yes. So with this picture, we understand that what are the various directions, where is the center point, all the things will come to know that. Then now you know what are the northeast sector, southeast sector, southwest sector, and northwest sector. Then the northeast sector, so two classification we know. One is the north of northeast, south of southeast, like that we can say. Clear? Right. Yeah. Today I'm going to say there are 24 Vastu zones are there. I don't think so. The people will know about 24 zones, except one or two. Many of the people, we don't know whether it is a 24 zones. Yes. So in between the east and southeast, the top you see, I think the picture is tilted this way because I didn't get the correct picture. I didn't draw. So northeast in the top, I'm telling east, that is 90 degree. So east and southeast 135 degree. East and southeast 90 plus 45 135. Yes. So in between that, every 15 degrees, it is classified like that. What is that? East, east of southeast. In between east of southeast and southeast, there is a southeast east, like that. So this is another classification. So total 360 degrees divided by 15 degrees, that is equal to 24. The previously what I said, 360 degree divided by 16 direction, so each one is equal to 22.5 degrees. Now 360 degree divided by 24, that is equal to 15 degrees. So for further classification, some of the researchers, they are doing 15 degree classification. And whatever may be the things, whether it is of 4, 8, 16 or 24, we must know what is north direction. That orientation is very important. So based on the north orientation, we have to derive all the things. So based on the orientation, now everybody understand that there are 4 major directions. After that, 8 preliminary secondary, then 16 subclasses, and totally 24 zones are there. Next, we'll move on to grouping. Sir, is it all right so far? Is it going? Is it to understand everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So next, we'll see grouping. Once you understand the orientation, that is the direction, then based on that, what are the streets? Suppose you are coming out from the house towards east side, then it's called east facing house or north facing house and all the things. So in this junction, I think people may ask that sir, whether we can go for east facing house or north facing house or south or west facing house. And even if you go to any promoters, they will immediately say that, sir, north facing, sir, 10% extra, sir. East facing, yes, as per the Vastu is good, you can take 10% extra. That's why everybody thinking that the north and east facing are good. Is it true? That is a common question. Yeah, of course it is correct. So we should have north facing. Nothing to worry. But only thing, if you have the north and east facing, the planning is very easy. We can easily do it. That's one plus point. If south and west, if not providing any opening on the other side, that is east or north, then it's a problem. Yes, so we have to make grouping into proper way. But at the same time, somebody can say, sir, my plot is north plot, sir. My house is also east facing, but I am having problem. What I can do? But generally people are telling that north and east always good as face, right? Of course, correct. But what we did a mistake, without knowing the Vastu mistake, they bought the house or they buy the house east facing and north facing, because they put more height for elevation purpose, the north and east. Automatically the rear side, that is the west side or south side, they are not giving any construction. The construction is not there in south and west side. The north and east side are elevated, then automatically problem will come. So whatever may be the directions of house, we should have a proper planning. Then all the sides are good. That is my answer. Need not worry about south plot or north plot. Right, sir? Yes. Now we can go for next objective is a grouping. So under this grouping, so I'm going to talk about 3 elements. One is distribution of loads. The simple question everybody will ask, sir, where should I keep my bureau? If I keep my bureau in southwest corner, can I get the money? That's a common question people will ask. So end of this program, everybody understand that where we can keep our heavy item equipped furnitures. So the distribution of loads. Another thing, building heights and depth. Which side we have to give more height, where we have to give depth or pit, we can see. And the last one, is it visible? Anyone can read the last one, third one? What are the elements?
Sir, our screen does not change. It is only grouping like that only it is seen.
Yeah, arrangement of rooms, last one. Is it okay?
Sir, that one.
No, sir.
Distribution of loads, building heights and depth, arrangements of rooms.
விவேக் உங்களுக்கு தெரியுதா?
No, sir. Then groupingலே free side தான் இருக்கு.
இப்போ now change it.
No,
distribution of loads.
இன்னும் வரல சார், அது எங்களுக்கு ஒரு அப் டவுன் பண்ணி பாருங்களேன்.
இது வரைக்கும் ப்ராப்ளம் இல்லைல்ல? கரெக்டா இருந்தது.
அந்த குரூப்பிங் ஒரு டைட்டில் ஸ்லைட் போட்டீங்க இல்லையா, அது மட்டும் அதுதான் தெரியுது, அதுக்கப்புறம் மாறல. இப்போ மாறலையா? மாத்திட்டனே. இல்ல சார், எல்லாருமே அதான் சொல்றாங்க. குரூப்பிங் ஸ்கிரீன் only is appearing அப்படின்றாங்க.
ஒரு தடவை ஸ்டாப் ஷேரிங் போட்டு திருப்பி ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
அது மாதிரி பண்ணலாம் சார். நீங்க உங்களோட அந்த ஷேரிங் அந்த ஸ்கிரீன் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி ஷேரிங் கொடுங்க சார்.
No. Actually, I came out, right?
இல்ல நீங்க உங்க இது சரியா இருக்கு. பட் நீங்க அந்த ஷேரிங் போய் திரும்ப இப்ப கொடுங்க.
Yeah.
ஸ்கிரீன் எதுவும் இன்னும் தெரியலைங்க சார். ஆனா Porchelvan டாக்டர் ஹேஸ் ஸ்டார்டட் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரிங் அப்படின்னு மட்டும் ஒரு லைன் மட்டும் தான் வருது.
Is it okay now? No.
ஆடியோ கம்மியா இருக்கு. பட் ஆனா ஸ்கிரீன்ல எதுவும் இன்னும் வரல சார்.
No, just I'm showing that screen. I don't know. Yeah. Is it okay now?
No screen வரல சார். This will stop other screen sharing. Do you want to? No screen வரல.
Sharing is faster.
அந்த பாஸ் திருப்பி போடுங்க.
Now it's okay. எனக்கு கிளியரா இருக்கு. இல்ல உங்களுக்கு இப்ப பிபிடி ஸ்கிரீனே வரலங்கறீங்களா?
ஆமா.
கரெக்ட்டா அந்த குரூப்பிங் வரைக்கும் வந்ததா?
ஆமா. அந்த குரூப்பிங்னு ஒரு டைட்டில் ஸ்லைட் போட்டீங்க இல்லையா? அது வரைக்கும் வந்தது.
ஏன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் ஒன்றும் டச் பண்ணவே இல்லை. ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி ஸ்டாப்ல.
கேட்குறேன். ஸ்டேட் சென்டர் மேடம்.
சார்
நீங்க ஏதாவது ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரிங் ஒரு தடவை ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு திருப்பி வேணா கொடுத்து பாருங்களேன்.
ஓகே சார்.
திரும்பவும் டாக்டர் Porchelvanக்கு பர்மிட் பண்ணுங்க.
ஹலோ
சார், நீங்க ஸ்டாப் ஷேர் கொடுத்துட்டு திருப்பி ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க.
இது கிடையாது, லைசென்ஸ்டு வெர்ஷன் தான் யூஸ் பண்றோம்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. இட் இஸ் a paid program. ஓகே.
ஆமா, பெய்ட் தான்.
ஓகே ஓகே
ஓகே, थैंक यू.
Are you getting sir?
வரலையே சார். வெறும் வரி மட்டும் தான் தெரியுது. உங்க பேர் போட்டு ஸ்டார்டட் ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரிங் அப்படின்னு வருது.
ஆமா. I don't know what is the reason behind it.
உங்க பிபிடி மெயில்ல அனுப்ப முடியுமா சார்?
The recording has stopped.
Okay. பிபிடி மெயில் அனுப்பிச்சிங்கன்னா நாங்கள் வேணால் ஷேர் பண்ணி ட்ரை பண்ணுறோம்.
ஓகே, நான் வேணா ட்ரை பண்ணுறேனே.
இன்னும் எவ்வளோ நேரம் போகும் சார்?
இல்லை, இட் டிபெண்ட்ஸ் ஆன் டைம். என்னாச்சு ஆல்ரெடி 8 ஆச்சு.
8.
So I will do one thing, sir. Anyway, இதே தான் நான் ரிப்பீட் பண்ண போகிறோம். We can go for discussion.
ஓகே.
After that, next time when I will do it. ஏன்னா ஆல்ரெடி 7 ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணும். டிஸ்கஷன் பண்ண ரொம்ப டைம் ஆயிரும்ல.
ஓகே.
So we can go for discussion section. What about audience? What they feel? When if we talk another minimum 30 minutes or 45 minutes அது ஆகும்.
ஓகே. எஸ்கேப். நம்ம இது ஞானசேகரன் சார், சார் சார் எதனா டவுட் டிஸ்கஷன் அந்த மாதிரி வச்சுக்கலாம், அப்புறமா இது பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றாரு சார்.
சார் சொல்றத கேட்டுட்டு தான் இருக்கிறேன். பட் அதாவது பிபிடி சார் சொல்லி நம்ம புரிஞ்சு கேள்வி கேட்கறது ஒரு விதம்.
இல்ல அவங்களுக்கு இப்போ இந்த கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் ஆக்டிவிட்டியில இருப்பாங்க, கட்ட போனோம்னு இருப்பாங்க, சில விஷயத்த அவங்க கேட்கணும்னு நினைச்சிருப்பாங்க, அதை கூட கேட்கலாம் இல்லையா?
இல்ல அது கேட்கலாம், கண்டிப்பா கேட்கலாம். இது வரைக்கும் சார் சொன்னதை வச்சு கேள்விகள் இருக்கிறவங்க கேட்கலாம், ஏற்கனவே கேள்விகள் தயாரா வச்சிருக்கவங்க
மனசுல வச்சிருக்கவங்க கூட கேட்கலாம். ஏன்னா நார்மலி இதுக்கப்புறம் இது ஒரு லெசன், நம்மளும் அந்த பிபிடியை வாங்கி வச்சுட்டு ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேரிங் பர்மிஷனையும் வாங்கிக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் நான்.
ஹலோ
சார், சொல்லுங்க
சார். ஞானசேகரன் பேசுறேன் சார். நீங்க பிபிடி அனுப்பிடுங்க. We will go through and you can have one more session after 1 or 2 days so that we can think and ask for the questions. Now people whoever have the doubt, they can ask. Sure. Is there any specific points for commercial building or a township complex or a apartment type arrangement?
சார், நான் ஒரு பாயிண்ட் சொல்லலாமா?
சார் சொல்லுங்க.
You are free to tell.
இல்ல அதாவது பாஸ் ஞானசேகரன் பாஸ் சொன்ன மாதிரி பிபிடி அனுப்பிச்சு கேட்கறது ஒரு பக்கம், இன்னொரு செஷன் ஆனா ஆன்லைன் வேண்டாம், நேர்ல பர்சனல் மீட்டிங் வச்சுக்க மாதிரி நீங்க விஐடி பக்கத்துலயே ஏதாவது ஒரு வென்யூ சூஸ் பண்ணுங்க சார். நான் எப்படியாவது ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணி கூப்பிட்டு வரேன். ஏன்னா அது இந்த மாதிரி ரொம்ப எதிர்பார்ப்போட இருந்து இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சின்ன சின்ன தடங்கள் வரும்போது கொஞ்சம் மனசு கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. சார் அவ்வளவு எஃபர்ட் எடுத்து பண்றாங்க, நம்மளால அது நமக்கு ரீச் ஆக மாட்டேங்குது. அடுத்த முறை நேர்ல வர்றதுக்கு நான் சார் எப்படியா ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணி கூப்பிட்டு வரேன். நியர்பை ஏதாவது ஒரு ஏரியா பாத்துக்கலாம் சார். உங்களுக்கு சம்மதமா சார்?
ஓகே சார்.
சரி, ஏன்னா இது நல்ல டாபிக், நிறைய நேர்ல பேசணும். எனிவே ஓகே, இப்ப கேள்விகள் யார் யாருக்கு கேட்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஞானசேகரன்
சார், பிபிடி அனுப்புனாதான் நான் பார்க்க முடியும். ஏன்னா நான் ஜாயின் only at 7:15. So பார்த்த பிறகுதான் ஃபுல்லா சொல்ல முடியும். I need something for a apartment type complex. எப்படி இருக்கணும், ஒரு கிளப் ஹவுஸ், ஒரு கம்யூனிட்டி ஹால், ரெசிடென்சஸ், இதெல்லாம் கம்பைனா எப்படி இருக்கணும்னு தெரியணும்.
You are talking about sending a PPT right now. So it is not possible because I have to send. After that you have to study, then it will go.
Yes, sir.
Already time is 8 o'clock. I'm sorry because our time fixed 7 to 8. So it's unfortunate. But anyway, I will send the PPT
we don't have to worry, sir. See, it's all learnings. What I request you is you send me the PPT. Salai or Mr. Armugam.
You can circulate among
that
you
and then ask for the question. You can allow for a day.
Sure.
So that we can have one more Zoom meeting at your convenience. Right. We can discuss.
It's good. I agree. No problem. I'm sorry, I don't know why, because everything going good, all of the sudden it stopped. From my side, very clear.
Sir, you don't have to worry, sir. All technical
Yeah.
issues are likely to come.
Right.
You don't
Because
have to worry. Let us see how to
yeah,
go
I'm
about
talking
it
about
further.
only that grouping. Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay, if you have any clarification, we will discuss up to your convenient time. I'm free, no problem. Depends on you. If you have any question, you can ask me. I'm trying to say, sir.
Sir, since I have not seen the presentation fully, I am not able to ask questions.
Don't worry about the presentation, sir.
You send me the
ask any
PPT,
general.
I will ask for that. You allow me a day, then we will go through that and ask you.
Sure. That will happen, sir. Now,
share your contact details. We can send you the questions.
Okay. Yeah, you are welcome.
பாஸ் அது ஒரு போதான் வேற யாராவது ரெடிமேட் கேள்விகள் இருந்தால் கேட்கலாம் அப்படின்னா சார் பொச்சல்வன் சார்
Agreed. Absolutely correct. But nobody is asking the question. Let us wait for about few minutes for the other people.
Somebody raising a hand, sir.
கை ரைஸ் பண்ணிருக்காரு நல்ல தம்பி சார்.
நல்ல தம்பி சார் ரைஸ் பண்றாரு.
Yes, sir.
நல்ல தம்பி அண்ணா ரைஸ் பண்றாரு. அவர் பேசட்டும்.
சார் பேசுங்க. மைக் அன்மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு பேசுங்க. சார் நல்ல தம்பி சார். நம்ம அன்மியூட் பண்ணுமா? பேசுங்க சார். வணக்கம்.
வணக்கம். Doctor, I have a question.
Yeah, tell me, sir.
That when west or south side it is not elevated, there is a problem or distribution of load is not correct.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What is the scientific reason behind it? See, if you have a rectangle.
Yeah. You're right, sir. Yeah. Okay. I understand your question. See, what is the balancing of weight? That's a balancing of load. So why we can't provide a load on northeast side and why we are providing more load on southwest? Right, sir? That is our question, right?
Yeah.
Sir, sir, this is actually basically we are talking about code book.
Yeah.
What is the code book says? We have to give this much bending moment, then we have to provide stirrups this much spacing and all the things. So that we know. And similarly, what is the traffic rules? Traffic rules everybody follows, then we can minimize the accident. That is the logic behind it.
Okay.
So in India, like country, we are going left side and other opposite side may be right side. But the same thing is not applicable in US and other countries. So their traffic rules may be different. The same way, so in the olden days, that is Vastu period, they decided that. So everybody should have southwest is one side is elevated and northeast side is opposite side may be lightweight. Then the balance will be there always. That is their belief. So that's why they followed one common rule. If the load distribution are different side, so something may happen in different action. That's one thing. So that's why what they decided that the southwest, they each and everything they given the name. The northeast means it's related to God. So we should not give any load on that side. So other side is nearly opposite of northeast. So we can give more load. So if you distribute like this, everything spacing will be very clear. The same thing is applicable for one single room, sir. In a one single room, where you have to keep the cot and furniture way, if everything is occupied the west side and south side, then the northeast will be free. Then we can provide a door on the northeast side. So automatically, if you provide a northeast side door, then all the heavy items will come south side as well as the west side. So for uniformity, they maintain all the things. So simply the same rule we are following here. So now you can ask that. So instead of southwest, we can put everything load on the northeast. Then the southwest may be empty. Then new rule can be applicable. Then everybody should follow it. But we are following some norms as per the code of Vastu.
Or is it related with our magnetic field and air direction?
No, the magnetic field, we are talking about one thing we can relate it, sir, North Pole and South Pole. Whenever we are giving a lecture or debate or something, if we face north side, then it's always good because our blood rotation as well as the magnetic rotation, both are parallel to each other, so that we won't get any tiredness. So we can talk hours together. But at the same time, if you sit in south side, you are facing it, and it's anti-direction, so that you easily will get disturbed. So that's why people are saying that we should not lie our head in the north and showing a south side. So night sleep will disturb. That's a reason. It's a magnetic pole. But my guess is there. So why the people are followed? The northeast side is slowly downward than compared to southwest because our earth is tilted 22-degree and off
That's what I
towards
feel.
yeah, that may be the reason they followed all the things, sir.
Then
But there
another
is no
thing.
scientific evidence.
Oh yeah. Another thing, what you told, if you keep a column in the Brahma.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now, if we take our engineering, this one, when you have a simply supported beam, two ends, if there is a column, and middle
Yes,
there
sir.
is a column, the load is getting distributed. It is not coming onto the central column.
Yes, sir.
Am I correct?
You are right, sir. You are 100% right.
So in such a case, even if you build, see, maybe that if you keep a column in the center, it is a hindrance to everything. That I am able to understand. But technically, the center column, the load will not come. Entire load will not come on the center column. That's my feeling. Am I correct?
No. No, sir. It's actually here. If two things are simply supported beam like this, this is a beam, right?
Yeah.
When a load is applying here, it will distribute this way and passing the load to the soil. That is one thing, sir. Another thing, if two simply supported, in between that you have another column. If we have three columns, the beam is like that, right, sir? What will happen? This half of the load will come this center way, and the remaining things, this half will come the center. If you have four side, so this half, and this half, so total load will pass only the center column, sir. That is the principle.
No, there sorry, I'm slightly differing. Suppose you have a width of the house, say 30 feet, and one portion you are having a column at the end and in the middle around 11 feet. Then subsequent column, because it is a hall, it is in the end. So naturally in the middle also, even if it is not middle, just slightly towards the west or whatever direction it is, the load will come on that column also, isn't it?
Sir, you are talking about equal span or different span length, sir?
Different span or equal span. Both are, in my opinion, will spread the load.
Is it a frame structure or load bearing structure, sir?
See, when you make a column, it is only for load bearing. It is for the roof support. Am I correct?
Yes, sir. Sir, whatever, yeah, tell me, sir.
So whatever the load which is on the roof because of the roof loading, static load as well as dynamic load of people going or articles, that will get distributed in all the three columns. Maybe that they have told in this fashion that if you keep a center column, it will hindrance to so many things, and so they would have told it is Brahma, this one. Or is it anything has to do with the earthquake? That I am not very sure.
As per the literature of earthquake and other things, so earthquake hit the, earthquake means not earthquake, actually it's a horizontal force. So horizontal force will touches all the columns below the earth surface. That is a nature, sir.
Yeah.
But if corner columns are affected, any one corner of the building may be damaged.
Yeah,
but at the same time, if it is a damage of the central column, then because of the equal distribution or everywhere, if a central column is damaged, the entire house will damage.
Yeah, I think this comes into
Yes,
your
sir.
logic.
That is the reason for that. Yes, sir.
Okay, because the
Thank you, sir.
earthquake, when it covers the central column, the
Yes.
load will be more.
Yeah.
The other
Correct,
two columns, it will collapse. Okay, fine.
Yes, sir.
That's all, doctor. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your question. So this another thing, sir, regarding earthquake related thing. Even we are keeping continuously the corner main doors. That also will affect, sir. That is another reason. That another study also there. But internally, we will give the doors in the corner. That is okay. But for main doors, we should take care, sir. That's
I have
another topic.
logic. It may be another logic. If you keep the main door in the center, and earlier Vastu, what they were telling, exactly opposite to the main door, there should be an opening.
Yes, sir.
So what happens? With reference to the airflow, it becomes a Venturi effect. All the air
right.
will be coming from the side windows, and it will have a good airflow. If you keep the opposite, there is no opening, means airflow will be restricted in that house. That's what my feel.
You are right, sir. Actually, this flow based on the direction, sir. If opening north and east, we need not worry about opposite opening, sir. The reason is, if you have opening in west and south side, definitely there should be opening in the other side. The reason is, in country like India, we have southwest monsoons more.
Yeah.
What you said, the same Venturi effect. We know the formula, sir. A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2.
Yeah.
Here the velocity of wind is more in south side, so it won't be controlled. So only thing we can control the area. That means opening. If you have opening in the other side, this will be balanced. So this is basically the people are saying that Terukuttu and other things, sir. So for your information, 20 years before, I published a paper based on Terukuttu and Venturi meter effect. So rightly you point out right now, sir. Thank you.
I am Navy. I am only talking with reference to my general knowledge. I am not that good at civil engineering.
No, actually Venturi meter versus Terukuttu, I did work 20 years before. I published a paper, sir.
Thank you very much, doctor. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah. So any other questions, sir?
Shall I? If nobody is there, we can
Sir,
close
I
it.
have made a question. If the house is facing south or north, what is the preferred location of the main entrance?
Sir, whatever may be the plot side thing, the door should be faced to the road side. The road side.
Sir, சொல்லுங்க சார் இன்னொரு தடவை சொல்லுங்க சார்.
No, your question is, if
sir, my house is facing south,
south or west, which direction we have to give the main door? That is our question, sir, right?
Which will, yes.
Yes, sir. So whatever may be the plot size, the door should be opposite to the main approach or main road. Suppose the main road is south side, you have to provide the south side road, sir. That is the logic. But what
opening has to be on south side.
Yeah, what people are doing, sir, my facing south, but as per the norms, they are telling east is better or north is better. Can I have a side road in my plot itself? Can you provide a east facing road or east facing opening? That's what people are asking. But as per the Vastu, this is not right. We have to say south facing, and just now I discussed with the sir also, if it is south facing, we have to give north opening, must. If you provide like that, everything will be all right. This is simply the cross ventilation, sir. That's the main reason.
Sir, let me understand.
Yeah.
If the main entrance is south facing, the door should open inside. That's what you mean to say, north.
No, not like that, sir. I'm telling that opposite side. You said cross ventilation, sir. South wall and north wall, the rear side of the house.
Okay, building both north and south side should be interconnected so that there will be free airflow.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
சவுத்துல மெயின் டோர் வச்சீங்கன்னா அந்த மெயின் டோருக்கு நேர பின்னாடி ரியர் சைடு நார்த் சைட்லயும் ஒரு ஓபனிங் இருக்கணும், டோரோ அல்லது விண்டோவோ இருக்கணும்னு சார் சொல்றாங்க.
Okay, for facilitating cross airflow, straight airflow.
Yes.
Okay, the purpose is like that. Okay, I understand.
Yes.
Like if a south facing house, southeast la main door, southwest la main door, and the center of the house la main door.
Yeah. Sir, it depends on the span, sir. If the span is very large, say about
20 feet. 20 feet is the length width of the
20,
house.
20 feet nowadays is very, very short because every 10 feet we will have a span. Normal span we are providing 10 feet, 12 feet like that. If it is a 20 feet house, you can go for any one corner. There's nothing wrong. If it is a 10-story building, 15-story building, then we have to avoid a corner side. That's no other way. But generally speaking, if it is a G+2, up to that, you can go for corner side. So south, you can go
east
for
or west.
No, that you can go for south of southeast. The south side, southeast corner you have to provide. Yeah, not the southwest side.
Okay, south of southeast.
Yeah, south of southeast.
Okay.
See, that's why every time I'm telling very simple. Even last time I shared. That's why I didn't do this time. So we please remember that the graph sheet, sir. The elementary way what we did a graph sheet. The x-axis and y-axis. Wherever we are putting a positive. X-axis, y-axis, the first quadrant. That is the northeast quadrant. We are putting plus. So you can provide a door anywhere.
Okay.
And similarly, in the southeast corner, one is the south side, we are putting a positive side and a negative side. So parallel to the south of southeast, we will put a door. That's a plus sign. Then eastern side is a negative. We should not give. And similarly, we come into the third quadrant, southwest quadrant. On both sides is minus. So you should not provide any door on southwest direction. And similarly, if you go northwest, say the y-axis, the plus and the x-axis negative. So x-axis parallel top, that is a north of northwest. That we should not provide any door there. Then x-axis parallel is above the y-axis a plus, so that parallel to west of northwest. That you can provide a door. This is a very simple logic. Many times I shared this, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. You can share the PowerPoint presentation so that you allow us some time to go through.
After this, I don't know. All of the sudden stopped. I couldn't
That's
find
okay.
any.
That's nothing.
I will send it to you. I will send the chairman. Then you can circulate all of you. Then some other time we will interact, sir. Even next slide, I'm about to say that height variations, which side is more height and all the things, sir. That we will see. I will do it, sir.
Questions we can send it to your mail ID or to Mr. Salai.
It's up to you, sir. No issues.
No problem, sir.
No, you can share the mail ID also in that so that we can send you a mail. It will facilitate you to directly go through and
Boss, all the questions can be collected by Mr. Salai, and one point contact will be a better choice.
Yes, sir. That is correct, but Mr. Salai is a very busy officer. We don't want to take away his time.
He will find time, sir. He will find time.
By that we know what is the question you are asking and answer what he is giving. Okay.
We can put a small group of email can be made. The questions can be shared to all the people. All the people can know the answer. Nothing big.
Yeah, that is okay. Instead of Charlie, that we can.
We will.
No, I don't want to take away time of Charlie. Nothing more. Otherwise, no secrecy in that.
Sir, உங்க classmate available, no problem, sir. நீங்க அவர் அதை வந்து வாலண்டியர் பண்ண வைக்கணும். நீங்க எல்லாம் போடுறீங்க, அப்ப கூட அவர் எஸ்ன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேங்கிறார்.
Thank you. நீங்க கலெக்ட் பண்ணி என்கிட்ட கொடுங்க, நான் சார் கிட்ட நேர்ல பர்சனலா அவங்க ஆபீஸ்ல போய் டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணி டைப் பண்ணி எல்லாருக்கும் அனுப்புறேன். போறமா?
Very good. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. சார், நான் இவரு விவேக் vote of thanks கூப்பிட்டுங்களா சார்?
Yes, please go get time. It's almost time.
Okay, sir. Good evening,
Thank
everyone.
you,
Thank
Dr.
you very much.
Porchelvan.
Before that,
Very good
yeah, I will
presentation.
conclude it.
We had a good time. Only thing, your timing was short. But anyway, we will continue the exercise for some more sessions so that the expectations of all the people can be met.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Vivek.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Ranipet Local Center. I thank Dr. Porchelvan for delivering his lecture on Vastu for Individuals Development. Thank you, sir, for providing insights on scientific aspects of Vastu, such as buildings, definition of buildings, orientation, 16 directions of Vastu zones, grouping, etc. I take this opportunity to thank our chairman, Mr. M. Salimanaran, and our senior committee member, Mr. Armugam, for arranging this program. I thank all the participants for their kind cooperation and involvement. I also thank Tamil Nadu State Center for enabling this session online. Once again, thanking you one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much, sir.
thank you very much. We will meet some other time in person also. I am welcoming for your questions.